The good, better, best business model. Essentially, the idea is that you provide good services for your lowest paying clients, or you have the option, if they want to, pay a higher price and you give them a better service or product. So, studios, they will, give you Studio A, which is their highest paying studio area, provides the best equipment. Studio B is still darn good. That's the better room, and you're still going to get a great sound out of it, but it's just not going to be as good. The room's going to be smaller. It's not going to be Studio A's you know accommodations. Finally, speaking of which, hotels do this too. Finally, Studio C is the cheapest studio at most places, and it will give you, again, a better sound than what you're capable of doing at a home studio, but the room will just be for like doing overdubs for guitars or vocals. So enough for that, but you can't record drums, can't record big ensembles, things like that. So I highly recommend doing this. If you are an audio engineer, even on you're starting out, have a good, better, best model. Mine is good is digital mixing and mastering. The better is a few of the tracks are being ran through analog gear, and the best is all analog on every single track except for the final parts of the mix. And that is definitely very expensive. It takes more time to do, but in the end, the result is about 10% better, maybe 5%. But anyway, it gives people the option so that, and by the way, most people, they'll usually go with the better one. They'll go with the in between price. If you only have one set of prices, a lot of people won't like that. You want to give them options so that they feel like they're getting a better value. And in fact, they are, especially if it takes you more time to do things. And I even if you have a one room studio, you could sell your services cheaper and use less expensive microphones, and then or maybe you provide an engineer, or maybe it's just a rehearsal studio, something. You could come up with all kinds of ideas with this good, better, best business model. I highly recommend watching the show The Profit on MSNBC, or getting them on demand or streaming or whatever. It's a very good show, and they explain things a lot. And that's about it. Hope you guys are having a good summer still. We're in August now, and we'll see how things keep going with the shutdowns and all that.